Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Anne Atuti and I do lifestyle vlogs, just daily living vlogs, everyday life, quite normal. And I do sit down videos here and there. So here is one of them right now happening, and I am not alone today. I am with my fellow creator. She's gonna say her name.
Hi guys, my name is Angie, but you can call me Sunshine Galileo. I make videos on hair, makeup, and everything in between. And you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Sunshine Galileo.
Go over to her channel, check her out, support her. So a while back, as per the title of this video, it's gonna be a fun little not a Q&A of sorts, but just answering your dilemmas. So a while back, I went on my Instagram, and this just shows you need to be following me on Instagram, because then unapita na mambo. So anyway, I went on Instagram and I asked my followers to share little bits or like dilemmas that they have, and I could answer them. And I thought it would be really nice to have like a second opinion, so that we can, you can have choices and know what I would do if I was in that situation, and what Angie would do if she was in that situation. So let us get going.
When your friends come to you for advice, are you an enabler or are you the tough sis?
I am the tough sis. I'm actually the tough sis.
You're not the delusional
Yeah,
sister.
are you the enabler?
I feel like it depends. If it's serious things, I am the tough sis.
Yeah.
But if it's light things that will harm your life, turn there. I enable your choices.
Yeah. So going to the first question. So the first question says, hey girl, I just want to know if you met your man financially stable, or are you patient with him? There's this really good guy, treats me well, but there's a dilemma. Should I be scared he's going to get someone better, or should I trust him when he gets the bag to be faithful enough to stay? Sips whatever you're sipping, because that is a very valid dilemma.
It is.
It's a very valid dilemma.
I feel like it's a risk.
Exactly.
Like it might work out, it might not.
Yeah, so first of all, to answer your question, when I met my man, we were both students, so nobody was like getting the bag like high flying crazily. We were honestly just both students.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it was again a risk, because when he started getting the bag, I remember feeling scared.
I remember the bag before you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember feeling scared. I was like, oh my god, and anxious. I'm like, oh my god, what if he becomes like a totally different person?
Yeah.
What if I don't know him anymore?
Yeah.
But I feel like this is a risk you have to take, and it really just stems from what kind of person character is this person.
Yeah.
This is you. I think you're to risk. Just ask yourself, what kind of person am I dating? Who wanna act as with even the little he has, and just I think from then you can now like see.
And I feel like there's always signs. Sometimes we refuse to see them.
Yeah.
So if you're scared that he'll move on to someone better, is he already talking highly of people who have their bags in place? Because it's like, oh, maybe he'll come and be like, oh, your dame anakwanga na do.
Yeah.
Oh, your dame anakwanga. Oh, she's always looking so good. She's always doing this.
Yeah.
If there are signs now,
You
it
can
will be
tell.
extrapolated when he has even more money, or the way he talks about other women.
Or does he attach your value
To how much money
you have?
Exactly.
I think with those pointers you can be able. What's your thoughts?
I feel like
First of all, did you meet your man? She's also in a very stable relationship. We are lover galleys.
Thank you so much.
So what's your touch on that?
I
Did you
feel
meet
like
your man when he was already
stable? I feel like when my man and I met, we were both stable.
You are both stable,
Yes, we were both stable. So it wasn't that we had a lot of money, but we can pay rent, we can go out on dates, we can So when that happened, I think for us it's easier.
It's easier.
Everything with money is easier, right? But I would say I've dated someone who wasn't as financially stable, and that wasn't what broke us up, to be honest.
Oh, it wasn't even the money issue.
No,
it was what
other things,
or like
I just feel like compatibility. Yeah. So I feel like one, check the signs. If that's a legit fear you have, and maybe there's things that are making that a fear. Maybe you've seen how he talks about other women. Maybe he has a type that he's not financially able to get, but he's still like liking their photos. He talks about them endlessly. When you go somewhere, he's constantly comparing you with other people. So those are the signs you need to check. But if he's not like that, he does not attach your value to money. If with the little he has, he's very responsible. If both of you are working well together, even without much, then I'm sure you'll work well together when you
even when he has more. She says he really treats her really nice. So I think this is just coming up from a point of like I think she's just kind of scared or like oh my god, what if it happens? Of which that is pretty normal, because I was also in that situation, and I think you just have to risk it.
Any risk and especially I feel like maybe with social media you've heard of the horror stories.
Like
men,
men
when they get money, you were Bob the Builder, you were what are the women
Bob the Builder.
Anyway, you are Bob the Builder, you built up with this person, and then now he can afford his type.
Now he leaves you to
There's
go for
definitely
his actual
those Nini stories online, but I think it depends on the person. I feel like
depends on the character.
If you want to see someone, if you're close, like utaona is a red flags now, because sometimes you just close your eyes.
It's true.
Something is off and you're just closing your eyes.
You 100% can tell, sis. If he though is of the right character and you guys go well and he treats you right like you've said, and this is just a fear that you have, he's probably not gonna do it. He's probably gonna be your man with more money. Period. Okay, let's go over to the next question. This one says, I keep seeing this person I used to date, though it's not a relationship. She said it's not a relationship, and it's so annoying because it has me anticipating scenarios and conversations. So basically, I'm just wondering what to do when we bump into each other face to face, because it's very much bound to happen. And then she says, P.S. I don't know where, I'm assuming it's a girl. But anyway, and then it says, P.S. I initiated the no contact 6 months ago. So I think her dilemma is just like what to say if it happens, like she meets with this person that she is not supposed to be in contact with face to face.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Lord that I never meet my exes out here.
Sijui wamepotelea by
guys at Nairobi. But I feel like if you initiated the no contact, you definitely know why you had to even initiate the no contact. Exactly. And when it comes to, you don't even have to say anything if you don't want to say. It's like ukimwona na utake kumuongelesha, imagine it's fine to just walk past them. But also if you're cordial and you want to like maintain like what are they called, respectable, be mature. It's just like, hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. It was nice to see you. Okay, I think I'm honestly of the idea of you initiated the no contact. Can you stick to your rule, period, and not have the contact? Like, why are you changing all of a sudden?
Pitana ni kama mmeonana mara ya kwanza na hamjuani. Like, if you set a certain boundary, you know why you set that certain boundary. Respect your boundary. Kama ujiski kuongelesha mtu siamas, just act like you've seen nothing and move on with your life.
Exactly. And it's okay not to talk to people.
And it's fine. It's 100% fine.
You have to be in good books with everyone, to be honest. Because is everyone in good books with you? There are people who don't talk to you,
Absolutely
right?
Absolutely not.
That's my
so I'm for the idea of keep the no contact and then she's off.
If you don't want to talk to them, don't talk to them. If you want to have respectability, let it be hi, how are you,
and
nice
move
to see
on.
you, ukisonga.
Like also have like boundaries in terms of what you're going to talk about,
because you don't want it to start to be like, oh yeah, then you show him it's okay to start talking to you and they start pursuing you every time they see you.
So now it all just
you're even more uncomfortable. You'd
That's
rather
true.
be uncomfortable once for a short period of time than be uncomfortable for a longer period of time.
Okay. So I hope that helped you. Moving on to the next question. How do you navigate working through grief and involving God? I feel distant from him because I have a lot of bitterness towards him. I think the dilemma here is them trying to figure out their relationship with God when they've lost someone close to them and they're going through grief, and then they're wondering, how can God let this happen to me? So how do we move forward? This one hit home for me. This one absolutely hit home for me because I lost my dad in 2022. I can't believe it's now almost 2 years. It's crazy, like time flies. But I think for me now, it really depends, because the effect that I had when I lost my parent wasn't of bitterness towards God. I definitely had the question of like, how can this happen? And then especially for us, it was like a scenario where he was not sick. He was in perfect health. There was no accident. He just like collapsed. And so you ask God, seriously,
what was that about?
But I feel during that period is one of the time that I was even like most closest to God, because I felt some kind of serene peace. I don't know, kuna vile tu Mungu alikuwa anatushikilia. Like even up to now, there's just a way that I felt like if we didn't believe in God and have like some supreme power like watching over us, that entire period could have gone way worse than how things went. Like and I'm really of the idea, because I'm Christian, I'm really of the idea of that God doesn't intentionally put stress and bitterness and pain in your life, because he has good plans for us. And it's even in the Bible, it's like a verse, right? So I wouldn't intentionally be bitter towards God. I just say this is just life, but God is gonna help me work through it.
I don't know what to say on that one.
Have you been?
No,
you haven't lost?
I haven't lost anyone like dear in that sense. I've lost like friend, but it wasn't like so close.
So
like an acquaintance. Did it feel sad? Yes, but I feel like also when people lose people that I might know, I feel like it's not in my place to play the most bereaved person. There's like someone, and then I'm more bereaved than you are. It feels very horrible to do that. But I haven't directly lost someone or been in that situation.
That's good.
But I feel like, because in a way I have those questions, like I'm a believer, but I have those questions of like, where was God during slavery? Where was God during during the war?
How can he let it happen?
Like I have those questions. I haven't yet resolved them, to be honest. So I think Anne is the one who will help us out in this situation.
I'm really of the idea. I don't think I have an answer of where was God during this bad thing that was happening, but for a fact, I know that God has good plans for us. For a fact, God is not gonna bring pain in your life and be like, yes, umia. Nimesema umia. I genuinely, I may not know much, but for a fact I know God has good plans for us. So I wouldn't advise you to be like bitter towards him.
To the point where things resolving my own things with like God and everything that happens in the world, I think I remind myself that he gave us free will. So at the end of the day, it's not like he's telling these people, go do this. It's not like a direct meaning. You've been given free will to know what is wrong, what is right, what is horrible. I feel like at some point, like he lets people be people. What are you doing?
And even at some point, he wants he makes like things of the world just go the way
things of the
world are going.
Because I feel like if you've decided to be a horrible person, like how is God involved in you deciding to be a horrible person?
That's true. That's true. So I really hope you are able to go past through the like stage of like thinking that why did God let this happen, and just let it console you that God is like your father. Like God wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you, and he has good plans, and he's going to hold your hand through this whole journey, because grief is not easy. Grief is not easy. It's actually not easy. You think maybe after like a period of time you get over it, but you don't, because it just catches you like a storm, and you're there in the middle of a matatu crying.
I've seen like some people talk about grief on like TikTok and like those things. They don't say that the grief reduces and then now you forget. I think you just build more life around
it. Around it.
So it looks like it's smaller compared to everything you've built.
That is so true.
After they've passed, but the thing is, it doesn't change. It does that big in your heart,
and it affects you greatly. So I really hope you're able to like go past that stage and know that God, don't be bitter towards him. God is on your side.
Yeah, we're praying for you.
Yeah, we pray for you. Yeah. And the next dilemma is, how do you handle a situation whereby you are in a friend group and you've fallen out with two people in the group, but you're in good terms with only one person in the group, weighing four in the group for context?
You continue being good with one person.
You continue being good with one person.
I feel like it's okay to fall out with people. Sometimes friendships end. Yeah, as long as you're not in a situation where you're being the one person you're good with is not forcing you to be in communication with these people or be in the same room,
because then they're in good terms with them.
Like, it's okay to have your own relationships outside of other people's relationships, right? Because if I'm your friend, I'm your friend, so we can still hang out, we can do whatever we need to do. It's okay. Yeah, so it's fine. Like, don't take it to be such a big
thing.
Yeah, but I also understand how horrible it is when you fall out with friends. Oh my god.
Okay.
Friendships breakups hard.
They had like crazy, and I don't know why they had like.
unalia nini?
I thought we were gonna do life together.
Yeah. I think maybe it's harder for her because maybe either she's constantly seeing the other people, or maybe the other friend is talking about them a lot, because it's still like,
because but not on good terms.
So maybe those two things ndizo maybe zinamshika sana. But you either one enforce boundaries with this friend to be like, I don't want to hear about them. Let's not be talking about them. Let's just build our relationship together, me and you as friends. And if it doesn't bother you, then it's okay to just have the one person you're okay with, because sometimes you have bad friends.
Yeah, you do,
and it's okay to let them go. What do you think?
Okay, I'm of the opinion of it depends with the situation or the circumstances that led to you being in bad terms with the rest of the three girls or the rest of the three people in your friend group. So if you genuinely feel like this was plain and clear, I was the one who was like, I was the victim in this situation, like mimi ndo nimefanywa mbaya, and this friend who can't be like in my corner, maybe you should think about it and be like, I don't know. But then on the other side, if you want to like still keep them as a friend, and the circumstance was like also like pretty bad, I feel like you should also kind of have a boundary with the things that you normally tell this friend of yours, because you don't know what this friend of yours is gonna.
So telling the other.
Yeah.
I feel like the friend has to be a neutral.
Yes.
And also the basis of your fallout should not be at serious things that would make you question this person's values. Because if these people did something so horrible to me, I'm judging you. Why are you friends with me? But if it's just those natural fallouts that were very like direct between me and them, not actually something, they're talking behind my back, they're doing what, they betrayed me, they hurt me, if it's something just me and them, tulikosana too, just enforce the boundaries with your current friend.
100%. I hope that helps. Now let's go to the next one. So I was talking to this guy for almost 2 months on and off, and I was starting to get attached, and I actually thought we were connecting. One day he texted me that he felt pressured and he really takes time to warm up to people. He then said he's going to be a disappointment to me and he can't do this. I think
it was a two-step.
I think inaisha hapo.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think inaisha hapo.
Okay.
So this girl has been talking to this guy for like 2 months on and off, and then she's starting to get attached, and she thinks that they were connecting, and then the guy tells them, I feel pressured, and we normally take time to warm up to people, and I feel like I'm going to be a disappointment and he can't do this. My advice to this girlie is listen to what the man is telling you.
Please
listen to what the man is telling you, sis.
Please. Because people usually tell on themselves.
It's true.
People
It's
tell
actually
on
true.
It's
so true. It's so true, especially in a relationship context. If a man tells you, "Baby, I'm going to disappoint you,"
I'm gonna cheat on you.
He actually is, guys. So don't even pass it.
Actually, I feel like it's even the universe is helping you get out of the situation early. As I said, it's better to be uncomfortable now than to be uncomfortable over a period of time.
Exactly. Because this is a very black and white situation, because like the man is, either I'm going to be a disappointment to you, and I feel pressure. I normally don't come up to people that could disappoint.
Imagine would disappoint. I think at the end of the day, it hurts definitely because you're attached to this person, and maybe you had hopes of like something developing between the two of you.
Yeah.
But you'd rather take that mini heartbreak now than the heartbreak he will be giving you every day, disappointing you every single day.
Because like, I know maybe being single can be tough and all, but people normally say there's nothing as worse as being in a relationship when you are unhappy and you are just terrorized. Afadhali kukuwa you're single. So girl,
it's okay. You take your time to process what happened. Go through the steps of a breakup, like come back to yourself. But I feel like that always works for me. You know, the journaling, like process the feelings, because at the end of the day, these are real feelings you had for this person, and they've cut you off and disappointed you already. So take the steps to go through that heartbreak, and just you'll be fine. It's okay. It will take a few months maybe to feel better, but you'd rather go through it now.
But honestly speaking, this is not the man.
That's not the man for you, sis.
He is not the
man for you.
He isn't. Just get it out of your system. And then just accept it and move on. Okay. This other one is just plain and simple. I have a huge crush on my friend's ex.
Let me take a sip of water.
I have a huge crush on my friend's ex.
Kill that crush. I feel like,
do you see a candle with fire? Put it out.
I see something between us. Close your eyes.
Oh my god. First of all, why is he an ex?
That's one.
Second of all, your friends anything. Your friends, like, I feel like this.
But what if that's that name to
husband?
What if like that is the person for them? Like their soulmate kabisa.
That can be very complicated and very hard to navigate. I can't even imagine a scenario like that. I can't even imagine a scenario like that where like my friend's person will genuinely be the one for me, and you know I'm now crashing on them and I'm feeling like that's a tough spot.
I feel like you need to assess your crush. Like, is this just a crush? Yes, you know, there's those deep crushes, but you know, inakuja ikienda, right? Or is it that you feel like the person's values align with your values, everything they do aligns with who you are, how they talk, how they do things, like you feel like for real, this could be my person, right? So with these two, if it's just something that you feel like it's those intense ones and then it passes, achana nayo. Ngojea ishe.
Also put into consideration why the relationship didn't work out and why he's an ex first of all. Exactly. And then with those
if it's on good ninis, maybe they were
probably
not
compatibility. But if he's like cheating, I'm like he's gonna do the same thing, girl.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then the next thing, if you feel kabisa, this is the person for you, you need to talk to your friend first.
Oh yes.
You need to be
let
like,
her know.
Girl, are you
But that's such a hard conversation.
It is. But I'd rather you face it head on than you go have the relationship and your friend finds out. That will be hurtful. But if you feel kabisa, this is the person for you, head first.
And be
girl.
Oh my god. I feel like it's a tough spot.
Also, knowing your friend, are they okay with you dating their exes, because there are people who are not okay with even friendship, even like any communication.
That's true.
If tumeacha mtu tumemwacha behind, staki kusikia him or whatever, and also assess how their relationship was. Was it a month? Was it 2 months? You know, was she dead, like in love with this person?
Yeah, there's so many factors to consider before you decide what to do.
Like this person like was in love with this person, and when the relationship ended, she was grieved for 2 years.
Oh God!
And you're here trying to assess all of these things so that you can see, is it worth it?
Yeah, that's true.
Is it worth it going after this thing?
That is so true.
But yeah,
I hope that helped you, but your situation is T for tough.
Capital T.
It's quite hard. Okay, going on to the next dilemma. My friend is a gossip friend. She talks negatively about her other friends, and I can't help but feel that she might be doing the same about me to her other friends. It's so uncomfortable sometimes. I just laugh along because I don't want to participate. Should I call her out or ditch the whole friend? Me trust and believe she's talking.
She is. Yeah. If someone is comfortable talking about other people, they're also comfortable talking about you to them. Yeah. So I feel like one, if your values kabisa, they're not like you're not into gossiping at all.
I think she's very uncomfortable about it because I don't think by that nasema I'm uncomfortable and I just laugh along because paki participate.
I feel like if kabisa that's not your thing,
she should but I feel like she should first of all
talk fast.
Call her out from there. I know sipendi venye una like can we not minimize the gossip to our like an existence?
But do you feel like if you tell her we minimize the gossip, now you're not her gossip friend, will she still gossip about you to other people?
She definitely is. One thing about her, she's definitely gossiping about you because I guess it's in her nature.
Exactly.
And that's so hata kama hakuambii wewe
exactly. If it's not a thing she's willing to change as kabisa, stop gossiping, then at the end of the day there's still the aspect of her gossiping about you to other people. That's in true. As much as she would gossip to you about them. So you need to align your values with the people in your life.
That's true. Yeah. And also if you don't want them to ditch the whole friend, maybe really have boundaries with the things that you tell her again. Like mwambie tu zile vitu basic like by the way I went to Naivasha. Kama take mwambie lena Naivasha na nani, lena kalala wapi, ukakula nini. Like you see, like you are comfortable the whole world knowing like that ulenda Naivasha. But if you're not comfortable with this nitty-gritties, then don't talk to her about, like, have another friend who you can be open and more vulnerable with, because this is not the friend to do those things. Utashtukia tu secrets zako ni content TikTok.
So I have this friend. You know, actually, as a content creator, I try to avoid talking about other people on my knees. I feel like it's so bad.
Yeah, it
like, if you're just minding your business, then you'll ask a story, you're like, that's me.
Oh God. Why does this story fit so perfectly?
Story time. I visited this content creator's house to shoot content with her. I'm like,
And guys, let me tell you. Let's call this content creator X.
Summon your ex.
I went to her house, and let me tell you, the first thing I entered, I can't even wait. So really, just there are two options here. Either you call her out and tell her, I really don't like doing this, but no, she might not do that with you, but she's still probably like spreading your news to like her other gossip friends. Or you can also just ditch the entire friend, because also friendships, it's nice to have like aligned values, aligned core values with the people who you are close who are in your inner circle. So kuna those two options, it depends on you.
Core values especially
important.
Important. Like,
core values. Yes.
Core values are important. At the end of the day, we need to align at some
values.
level.
But honestly, if it was me personally, I'd just really avoid that friend.
Me too.
I'd avoid them. Ishe.
I feel like that's a lazy way to end a friendship. I feel like I don't like that, because on my side, I'm not the gossip friend, but on my side, me who feel watu, because it's like me, I'm wondering why has Anne stopped talking to me? She's acting distant. I feel like in this life, you need to learn how to have uncomfortable
conversations. Oh my god.
Yes. But it's hard, yes, but it saves you from so much.
I feel like friendship convos can be quite hard to
Really?
have, especially like the ones when you like the serious ones. You're like,
let me tell you.
why can't we just like have fun 24/7?
Let me tell you, there's this conversation I had recently, not recently, maybe like last year. I was in tears through the whole conversation, but it was necessary.
It was necessary.
Yeah, and it has helped us so much.
Oh, you're still friends
Yeah,
with
we're
that
still
person?
friends.
That's nice.
Exactly. So I feel like sometimes hata kitu una avoid ingefixiwa.
It was something small. You could
Have the hard conversation, guys.
Yeah. Let's
So
go over to the next one. Hey Anne, so there's this guy I've been dating for 5 months. Today we had a conversation about proposals and marriage, which are important to me. He seemed so bothered by it, saying that he'd rather focus on the present moment and completely discarded the conversation. I feel like he might not be serious or something.
One, if something is important to you, it's important to your partner.
I know.
Right?
I know. So for him to kind of discard the conversation and be like,
And the thing is, it's not you're telling him, propose to me now. Let's get married now.
First of all, I'm of the opinion of if we're in a relationship and the end goal is not marriage, nini tunadu? What are we doing? Because me personally, I want to get married, I want to have kids, I want to have the family.
Yeah.
So I should be in relationships where the end goal for the both of us, and we both know the end goal for us right now is marriage. So if that is not his end goal and he doesn't even want to have this
conversation,
this is even a conversation that people have before they even start dating. So what does he mean that he wants to be in the present?
And also I feel like just ask him directly, like, what are your goals with this relationship?
Yes, by the way.
Ili ukae ukijua.
Yes.
Is it that we are here to have fun?
Yes.
Are we here to just enjoy good times? Or are we trying to make this something?
Yeah.
In as much as you want to stay in the present, you always have a plan.
Because honestly, his goals might actually be so different from our goals. And he might be like, let me just have fun. So like 2-3 years here, see where the world will be.
Exactly.
And her, she's like entering that in that relationship, like serious looking at him as a future husband or something.
And don't let people waste time. Waste your time. Because if you know what you're working towards and the person is not there, it's not your job to try and convince them that you're the perfect person to do this.
Unless you both are of the same idea, let's just have fun.
Exactly. If you want to stay there for fun, but when you're choosing to stay there for fun, say in the upper nyuma, but I hope
he'll change.
He'll change that. No, that's a big risk. What if it doesn't work out and you've wasted 3 years of your life?
That's so true.
Yeah. One, ask him for real.
That is so true.
What are your goals in this relationship?
Exactly.
Are we having fun? Are we working towards something? What is your plan?
What is the end goal? Because I want marriage, and I feel like it wasn't quite nice of him to like discard the conversation.
No, even if you're uncomfortable, just say.
Yeah, just let's talk about it. Okay, inaweza kuwa hautaki kuongea, but like, ease my mind. Let's have this conversation because I'm feeling uneasy. Let me know.
He'd rather even say, okay, in this moment I'm uncomfortable. Give me a day. Give me some time to name my thoughts and communicate them. Because that's better than discarding. Because we feel so invalidated when someone just throws your concerns.
That's so true.
Yeah. Can you get your dream proposal one day?
I know, because it's beautiful to see this proposal and have like you are validated
this morning, and
it's so thoughtful and nice and cute. So just make sure his goals and yours are aligned. Kama ziko aligned, then girl,
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next dilemma. My man met me when I was already a content creator. Oh, hii kwa so umeandika.
But mimi siko mitoa wewe content creator. Nimekuwa content creator tukiwa ndani.
My man met me when I was already a content creator. He had no issue with that. Recently, he said he's uncomfortable with men liking my pics and videos. Mind you, I talk about him in every video I post, so people know I am in a very committed relationship. So now he said he won't be taking pics or videos of me because he's doing the work only for strangers on social media to like my pictures. It's honestly giving me insecurity among a million other examples I can give. I said I respect his decision, but I think he will even ask me to delete my social media accounts at this point.
Girl. Hey, acha tuanze wapi? There's so many layers to that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, kwani ni mimi nimeenda nikaforsa wanaume wa come and like my photo.
What?
Come and
Kwanza, does he understand what being a content creator is?
yeah, right?
Because that is what we call engagement. And that is things that and that is what the things that help us get like deals and brands to work with us. So when he says ati he's uncomfortable, is he telling you to change your whole career or like to stop something that you really love to do because of his insecurity?
Yeah.
It's
so many layers.
I know it is.
Okay. One, maybe he wasn't comfortable and he thought by saying, okay, I'm comfortable. You know, that's the thing that I hate with people. It's from the get-go something is not sitting right with you, but you still continue and hope that in the future it changes.
Yeah.
So maybe he was like, oh, I'm comfortable, and then down the road now his true insecurities are popping up, right?
Oh God.
Fine. Now you have to have the conversation with him where you're like, this is how I get paid. This is what I love to do. And what matters to me should really matter to you. Like at the end of the day, I'm creating. I love creating.
I know.
This is what gives me joy. This is what pays my bills.
Yeah.
That's one. Two, as long as you're not the one going and forcing these random men to like your photos and your videos. Social media is public.
I know.
Content is public. That is engagement. He should try to process his insecurities to
this is basically him projecting.
Exactly.
He is doing a lot of projecting right now.
Okay. And then three, if it's the problem is the photos and the videos he takes of you, girl, get a tripod.
Get a tripod and continue with your tripod.
Utamwambia hii picha ndio ulipiga?
From now on. But at the same time, I feel like.
But that was I'm completely joking. But for real, at the end of the day, he has to fix his.
Your partner should be supportive of like your craft or whatever it is that you're passionate about. So for him to say, "Stop on pick up picture."
You see, the thing is, I've read like people try to. That's him like controlling.
Oh my God, yes.
You see,
because she says she feels like ikienda sana anaweza mwambia delete social media.
Exactly. And you see, with controlling people, they start slowly because he's taking away something from you so that you feel like, okay, oh my God, now what am I gonna do? Him directly saying, I won't be taking photos and videos of you is a Khalil, it's like a light red flag. Because why would you deny me that?
You should really have a conversation with him about this because this is serious.
I won't, because
this is so serious.
That part especially because what will he deny you in future now? If you go against his nini, umeangaliwa uko nje because you were wearing clothes, you won't be hizo nguo utakuwa kibaya. There are many levels. It's just slowly they can develop all the way up.
It's true. Equal like an intense controlling situation where you can't even do things. Like it can really grow into that. So this is actually like just have the conversation with him and tell him by that this is something permanent of mine, something that is always gonna be there. I'm always gonna. This is what I want. So are you comfortable with it or are you not? As simple as that.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, it could develop into something bigger in the future.
100%.
I'm even scared because inaanzanga hivyo.
I know.
Oh, hii simu ndio unapiga hizo picha nazo? Let us see.
Not doing makeup.
Hii makeup ndio nisione ukifanya makeup. I'm serious.
I think it's true, guys. This one can get like really deep and dark very fast.
Yeah.
So you might want to have the conversation with him immediately as possible, and come to an understanding, and also let him not project like his insecurities and things. Like have the conversation. Actually ask him, nini unaogopa exactly?
Is it that you feel like watani wow, watani nini, like what is it?
Yeah, what exactly, like what is the real issue here? Talk about it vizuri, because that's the only way you're going to be able to like solve it and come to an understanding. You're going to do kama huyu ni anataka mtu wake asikuwa social media, ujue tu he's not the one for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Kama he'll be able to talk about it and express his concerns, and he'll be able to come to like
assure him,
assure
him, like exactly,
and be like, you know, this is just like this, you know, this is just, and he'll be okay with it, and now you can move on.
And having insecurity is completely normal.
It's also normal.
So him being insecure, it's just a matter of conversation and assurances.
That's so true.
Yeah, but him choosing to go the other route is also
not a problem.
Yeah.
I hope that helped. Okay, the next one says, would you date a man who doesn't celebrate birthdays, Valentine's, or any public holiday due to religious reasons?
Religious?
By he spoils you every other day. You know.
Okay, wait. The last line.
But he spoils you every other day. But on your birthday, he's gonna do nothing.
Even
on
birthdays there?
Yeah. On birthdays, he's gonna do nothing. On Valentine's, he's gonna do nothing. Lakini ataku spoil every other day.
Okay. For me,
hapa ni tricky.
Yeah. I feel like is celebrating birthdays, Valentine's, public holidays or whatever, is it important to you? That's one. Because at the end of the day, hata unifanyie anything, but the one thing I really want unifanyie,
it won't matter.
I'll still be butthurt that you didn't bring me flowers on Valentine's Day. Yeah. That's so true. Knowing ujijue, because hata upewe nini na upewe nini, but the things that really touch your heart and your core
is what actually you also remember. It's actually what you also remember.
Exactly.
For me, I wouldn't.
Me too.
Because I'm like, okay, what did you do for my birthday last year? I can easily tell. What did you do for Valentine's last year? For like the first year that we dated, I can easily tell. But all of these little mini dates we've gone to, all these two little things is about me. Zingine naeza sahau, but is it like major things in my life, like me turning my age, like Valentine's, like all of this, I remember them because these are significant
to
days.
You, right?
Yeah, it matters to me. So I think you can also weigh. Weigh.
It's either, you know, with weighing, it might matter to you, but not enough to throw everything away, right? So it could be like you're treating me every single day, and maybe like you can send me money to go treat myself on my birthday. Yeah? Maybe you don't wanna, but you give me the money, I go to the spa, get some patience. Like you weigh what really matters to you. Is it the direct input that your boyfriend takes to make your birthday
special?
Yes, because that does not actually sometimes
be monetary wise.
Yeah. So is it that direct intention? Because me, that matters to me. Mimi ulienda ukapanga, oh, Angie said she likes this and this.
So you earrings.
You know, for me it's the intention and the thought. Like if you umejituma to make me happy, that makes me happy. But if it's just ati shika, now with me that one would not work for me. But for you, what matters? Is it the thought of him actually taking time to plan Valentine's Day for you? Or is it shikai pesa? You
just
go treat
do
yourself?
Something, but I don't necessarily
personally
want to.
Those things.
But then at the same time, what religious reasons are these ones that you don't
people use religion to hide a
You don't celebrate your birthday?
They hide behind religion. Too much.
They do. They
Too
really
much.
do.
Mimi kwa Valentine's ati. Come on. Hata more maybe was a time someone told me they're not into Valentine's. Aliniona Valentine's Day na mtu mwingine.
You just said this is important to me. I gotta go. I gotta put me first. I
gotta put me first.
I gotta put me first, Lucius. That's exactly what you did.
Maybe like you need to know what is important to you.
That's true. That's actually very true. Just weigh in and see. Come on. But me personally, mimi siwezi. But then, just
birthday yangu.
Imagine
knowing that I go over and beyond.
Kwanza, I even find birthdays to be more intimate than Valentine's.
True. Yeah. Maybe Valentine's, like, we can. Sometimes you're busy, we can push it forward.
Back. It's not that sentimental.
Exactly. Or if you're working towards something bigger, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know. But my birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday.
That is something.
Birthday.
I know.
I really love birthdays.
You like birthdays?
I love my birthday.
When is your birthday? Oh, it's in December.
It's in December. I'm a Sagittarius.
It's in December.
Yours is it?
September, actually, yeah. So yeah, those are just some of the dilemmas that I saw would be nice to like talk about them. I really hope we were able to help the people with the dilemmas in question. Also, remember, these are just our opinions. You know, everyone is entitled. If you're still of a different opinion to do with the problem that you're in, remember that is solely your choice. You know, it's just maybe some options that you can take. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. I do hope you enjoyed my friend. If you did, remember, again, go over to her channel, subscribe, watch her vlogs. We also did a video on her channel, so you might also want to go watch that. See me in a different light.
Yeah, she has yapped, guys.
I have yapped. I normally don't yap in my vlogs, but I have yapped. See me in a different light in that video and see what I had to say. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'd also really like to hear your opinions on like some of the dilemmas. If you have any, remember to share this video. As usual, we're about to get to 3K. Actually, we're gonna make it. So remember to also subscribe and share this video. As usual, it's always pleasure coming back every week with a new video and you guys coming to support me. So thank you so much. I'm gonna see you next week, but we'll see you another time. I'll be back. She'll be back 100%. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'm going to see you next time. Bye.